Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best gaming monitor. Starting at number 5. Bank Mobius EX3410R. The Bank Mobius EX3410R hits all the performance marks you could want from a gaming-focused ultra-wide. It uses a curved VA panel, which often have more trouble with motion than IPS or TN screens, but some spot-on pixel overdrive saves it from any noticeable blurriness. Between this, a low G2G response time of 2 milliseconds, and the 144 Hz refresh rate, the Mobius EX3410R is as agile as it is expansive. FreeSync Premium Pro helps as well, and NVIDIA G-Sync is effective at denying screen tear while piggybacking on it. With the sRGB color profile, the Mobius EX3410R has a neutral, nicely balanced color palette one that covers 96.7% of the sRGB gamut and hits a super accurate 1.08 average delta E. Contrast is good too, reaching 3093:1, and peak non-HDR brightness is decent at 391.1 candelas per square meter. This monitor is only rated at the most basic display HDR 400 standard of high dynamic range capability. But if you do prefer a bit of pop to more natural tones, turning HDR on does produce some richly vibrant hues in the games that support it. Coming at number 4. AOC CQ32G3 SU/BK. Most gaming monitors come in under 30 inches diagonally, though some can go bigger without splaying all the way out into ultra-wide dimensions. The AOC CQ32G3 SU/BK is my current favorite of these oversized 16:9 models. Its 1440p resolution being high enough to keep games and desktop apps looking sharp despite the lower pixel density. That comes with a bigger panel. Speaking of panels, this one is curved, which makes keeping the corners in view a little more comfortable. Otherwise, this a no-frills yet always competent gaming monitor, reaching all the way up to 165 Hz for lusciously slick views on suitably powerful setups. As with a lot of VA monitors, there is a bit of ghosting visible on fast-moving objects, but setting pixel overdrive to its medium setting helps tone this down. The upside of a VA panel is some excellent contrast, which I measured at 2514:1, and colors have a nicely natural look, not too bland, not too oversaturated. At number 3. AOC C27G2 ZOO. You'll need a pretty beefy graphics card to make the most of a 240 Hz gaming monitor, but if you've got the right GPU and value frames per second above all else, then the AOC C27G2 ZOO is comfortably the best 240 Hz gaming monitor so far. It's considerably cheaper than other 27 inches, 240 Hz gaming monitors out there at the moment, and its curved VA panel has superb color accuracy straight out of the box, meaning you can simply plug it in and start playing without having to spend ages faffing around with the settings. It's also available in a cheaper ZE model, but the benefit of opting for this ZOO variant is that you get a height-adjustable stand and 4 USB 3.2 ports, which you don't get on the ZE. Number 2 of my list. Bank Mobius EX2510S. The Bank Mobius EX2510S is, for all intents and purposes, the Mobius EX2510 with an extra 21 Hz slapped on the refresh rate. Fine by me, €8 trademark S only a teensy bit more expensive, thus keeping it as an excellent entry point into HDR for those with bright ideas but limited budgets. Not that €8 trademark S dazzlingly intense most of the time. The 1920 by 1080 IPS panel handles color well, covering 96.2% of the sRGB gamut in the €8 trademark S sRGB mode, but this also limits peak brightness to a SOSO 238.9 candelas per square meter. Once HDR is enabled and running in a game, however, the Mobius EX2510S can reach 404 candelas per square meter, which is just enough for the display HDR 400 standard. And number 1. AOC 24G2 24-inch frameless. The AOC 24G2U is hands down one of the best gaming monitors around. Its accessible price makes it a great budget gaming monitor, and its high refresh rate gives it plenty of headroom for both low and higher-end graphics cards alike. That's why it's currently our #1 recommendation in our A#1000 PC build, the RPS rig, as well as an ideal upgrade for anyone upgrading from an old or basic desktop display. It's not one of NVIDIA's officially certified G-Sync compatible screens, all told, but our tests showed its adaptive sync support works just as well with NVIDIA graphics cards as it does with AMD ones, when using the officially supported FreeSync. It's infinitely better than AOC's other similarly priced gaming monitor, the AOC G2590FX, both in terms of color accuracy and overall contrast, and it's also better value for money than the very similar and slightly more expensive ViewSonic Elite XG240R. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.